everybody? All Tech Entertainment here. I know the YouTube name has gone through a couple of changes, but that's okay because I'm just trying to figure things out with the name as well. But I do have a couple of packages I want to open today. Guess a couple of unboxings. I'm excited about this. This is a new collection that I've been starting, and I'm not going to collect every single iteration, I guess you could say, in this particular product, but I'm gonna try to collect a lot of the notable ones, I guess you could say, possibly, maybe, I guess, notable ones that I like, the ones that I guess interest me. So I mean, depending on, I don't know what I'm gonna title this video yet, but depending on the title, you probably already know what it is. So I'm gonna open up this first one. There we go. Okay, cool. So we got a box. Let's see. So I just received these today. So I should have probably pre-opened it. I thought it was just the way it felt. I thought it was just in that in the bag. But here we go. Oh yes. Okay. I don't know if you've already seen what it is. I didn't think this was actually going to be sealed. So now I'm actually super excited. All right, cool. So what we have here is a sealed gold iPhone SE. So I didn't even know this was a thing until I recently started looking into like the previous products that Apple's released in the past, because I just got the new iPhone 13. Well, the new, I guess, just recently came out. The iPhone 13. I didn't get the Max, unfortunately. I wasn't able to get that, but I got the iPhone 13. So it had me reminiscing about my actual first iPhone that I ever received, which was, or that I received, that I purchased. I guess I didn't purchase it. So funny story, it was like, I think I was in high school at the time, and my grandma was switching over to Verizon, and everybody, I guess, already had a phone technically. And so when she was switching over, she had to start, she had to have 2 lines when she opened up the account. And so everybody else had a phone, so actually just by circumstance and being lucky, I got an iPhone 4S, and I'm hoping I have one of those coming. I thought it was going to be sealed. I have since realized that it's actually coming from China, and I didn't know, I guess, how should I say this? I guess I didn't know how big like fake Apple products were, I guess is the best for lack of terms. And so now I'm worried that might actually be fake, because it's supposed to be a sealed iPhone 4S with 6.13 iOS on it. iPhone 6.13 iOS. I don't know if I said that right. Anyways, it's coming from China though, so now I'm a little worried that it is fake. But we're going to be unboxing this. I'm so excited. I'm so happy this is sealed. I didn't think this was going to be sealed. On the listing on eBay, it didn't say it was actually sealed. And it had pictures of it open. So we'll go ahead and unbox this. But actually, since this is sealed, we're going to go ahead and put this over to the left. I have another thing here. All right. So I got a few of these coming in. Like I said, I have an iPhone 4S coming in from China. Again, probably fake, so I'm probably going to end up getting an open box of that if it does end up being fake, because I don't want any fake products in my collection, although it'll be nice little, like, I don't know, a funny little piece, but I don't know, I don't want a fake piece in my collection. All right, and so the second one, now this one I knew wasn't sealed because I know it's been used, and I know it's got actually some damage on it, but that's all right. It's the iPhone 5S. I wasn't looking to get this sealed. I've never had an iPhone 5S, so I mean, I was excited to get one. My first iPhone was the iPhone 4S, and that was literally, I think, the only iPhone I had, because I had siblings who had the 3GS, I do believe, and that's actually what got me into the iPhone, was when they had the iPhone 3GS, because our real mom was, got them that. I didn't live with them at the time, and so I kind of got a little jealous. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm gonna pause it here. Sorry about all the cuts. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I think so my first experience with iPhones was the iPhone 3GS. That's what got me into iPhones, just to finish off that story. And so, yeah, my first iPhone ever was the 4S. And so when the iPhone 13 came out and I purchased it, which is actually what I'm filming this with. All my previous videos have actually been filmed with the iPhone XS, which I still do have. Not on me, perfect. I can't even show it. Anyways, I still have my iPhone XS, and that's what most of my other videos have been. That's what most of my other videos have been filmed on. But the point I was trying to get to is iPhones I've actually owned is actually very few and actually far between as well, because I had the iPhone 4S, and then I ended up dropping it. It got cracked. It never got too bad, but I ended up selling it to a friend. Unfortunately, I regretted it. As soon as I sold it, and I never got it. I was unable to get it back, of course. And then I never really went back to iPhone after that. I sold it. Ended up middling around with other phones for a while that were Androids, because, again, I don't know why I ended up selling the phone. I was just trying to help a friend, and I didn't have a backup phone at the time, so I sold her the phone, and I didn't have a phone at all to use. So I ended up, like I said, middling around with other Android phones. One of the most predominant ones, I had the HTC One. I forget which one it was called. It was the HTC One. It was the one with the silverback. I don't know if they all had silverbacks. I don't know. I don't think it was the first HTC One. I think it was like the second one or something like that. And then I eventually went over to Samsung Galaxies, which I only had. Which ones did I have? I think I had the Galaxy. I had like a Galaxy S3 for a little bit, and that's what I used for a little bit. But at that point, when I was using the Galaxy S3, it was already old. And then I eventually upgraded to an S8, the S8 Plus. And I used that phone for about 2 years, and I really enjoyed that phone with the edges and stuff like that. I had kind of fell out of favor with iPhone when the whole 6 bend gate happened and stuff like that. It kind of turned me off for a little while, but I did end up eventually getting an iPhone when the XS came out, and I got the XS, and then I've been using iPhones ever since. But I fucking love iPhones. I love Apple products, and I've been wanting to start an iPhone collection for the longest time, and that's kind of what this is. So a lot of the phones I'm getting, I haven't actually been able to ever own or even use, and I'm still not going to really use them. They're more for, I guess you could say, like display once I have a good place to display them and stuff like that, or set it up in a way that I would like it. But other than that, I mean, I can use them for games and stuff like that. And I've been thinking about that, like putting music onto them and actually using it, because I have an aux cable in my car and stuff like that. So I could put some use to them, and I might actually use some of them. But I'm excited about these two because I've never actually owned either one of them. I didn't know the SE was a thing until a few weeks ago, when I started researching all Apple products, and I watched a video of the evolution of the iPhone, and I saw the SE, and I was like, what in the fuck? And I guess that came out when the 6S came out, and it's, a throwback to this, well, the original 5, not the 5S. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and start off with unboxing this one. Now, again, this one is used condition. I do know it's got some damage to it. Not too much, though. I'm hoping it doesn't look okay. No, it doesn't look too bad. I got it because the screen looked good. Some damage here. The back looked all right. I didn't mind getting this one with a little bit of hiccups on it because of this baby right here. But I guess this one I think is a little bit bigger than the SE. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if this one still has the 4-inch display. I don't know if they upped this one. I forget on the specs on this one. It might be the same size. But I got it because it's not too badly damaged. I do know it works. I'm gonna see if it has any charge. Let's see if it has any charge. I am not used to. Ooh, it does have charge. Okay, they charged it before they sent it. I am not used to the home button, or the on and off button being on the freaking top, the sleep button or whatever you want to call it. Okay, I thought that was dead pixels for a second. The screen looks good though. The back doesn't look too bad. You got a little bit of marks right here. But I also might get the 5 just to complete, like, I don't know. I'm going to call it, like, the little trilogy. The 5S, the SE, and the 5. I feel like it's a nice little trilogy. They all kind of build off of each other. I also have the second generation of the SE, the one that actually, I guess, came out in 2020. I'm only saying that because I don't know when I'm going to be uploading this video. I'm actually, yes, okay, I know. I'm actually filming this in December, a little bit before Christmas. And I don't know if I will be uploading it immediately. And so that's the phone. Let's see what else is in here. We got some wow, they didn't use the stickers. That's cool. All right, cool. I might put those to use somewhere. Let's see. Now, I know this isn't, this isn't complete. This doesn't have everything in it, but that's all right because it's got the lightning cable, and I have plenty of those already. So this one, I wasn't mad about not getting it complete. But a lot of the other iPhones I do have coming in. I'm not going to spoil which ones they are. Oh, goodness. But a lot of the other iPhones I do have coming in, they are complete, even if they are open. All right, so now we're gonna unbox the iPhone SE. I am super excited for this one. Because it's fucking brand new. I'm hoping the seal looks pretty legitimate. So I'm not thinking it's fake. Let's see. All right. I'm not gonna open this like a lot of professional people open, or just I guess a lot of people in general. They like cut the bottom off and keep the plastic on the top. I could do that, but the plastic's not really gonna add too much protection, because it's just gonna end up ripping regardless. Plus I like taking the plastic off and looking at the box itself. Look at that. I love how iPhone started putting the color. I don't know if they always did that. I don't believe they always did that, but I love when they started putting the color on it. And this one's got like it's kind of raised, like it's almost 3D printed. That's interesting. Okay. That is very interesting. All right. Let's see. Okay. Looks a little legit. Now this is from 2016, so if this is real, I'm hoping it's real. It does look, it does look like the plastic has some, like, I don't know what to say, like wear to it, like it's been sitting for a while. There is no plastic on the back. I don't know if there was ever any plastic on these aluminum ones. So if that's kind of a signal as to it being fake, let me know. I don't like how this looks on the camera. I guess it looks gold. In person though, it looks a little rose gold. It might just because I'm actually sitting in a shadow. Let's see if it has any juice. It is powering on. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and peel this off. Oh yeah. Oh, I love doing that. And I have a few, the iPhones that I have coming out, about half of them are brand new. I did want to get some brand new ones. Whoops, let's see, English. All right, quick start. Okay, so I guess I have to okay. It has some battery. I don't know if this was from 2016. I feel like it shouldn't have any battery, especially not that much. So I'm thinking, if it is real, it's resealed. And I can't exactly check either. I don't know. Set up iPhone using Mac or. Yeah, so I have to set it up using Wi-Fi, which I don't have Wi-Fi currently available. I am filming outside, but when I do maybe one of my other unboxings, so I do have more phones coming here in the next few days, I will connect that to a Wi-Fi and see if it's the real deal. Okay, here we go. So everything looks really good. You got of course, that. Stickers and the paperwork. Now, I didn't watch any unboxings of this, so I don't know how they normally are supposed to come. I'm just hoping at the most at least is an authentic iPhone. But I do know there are some, I guess, telltale signs, like when you go to the App Store. I think this was down here. Anyways, when you go to the App Store and it takes you to like the Android Store, the Google Play Store, whatever it's calling itself now. So yeah, those are the 2 first iPhones to arrive. I do have a lot more coming. I do have a bunch more coming. I already told you I have a 3GS coming. I do have the 2nd generation, the 4S. I think that's it for right now. Oh, and a 7 Plus. I have a 7 Plus coming too, because what I want is I do want at least, you know, one of every either like model or one from like every like almost era. So like these, I guess like up to the iPhone 5, you can consider that like, you know, the era of Steve Jobs almost, like, you know, ones that Steve Jobs has worked on and stuff like that. So I wanted a few from there. I wanted a few from the middle area, which I call the middle area, which is like after the iPhone 6 and bin gate through up into like the 8 Plus and stuff like that. I would consider that the middle, with the modern era being like the XS, you know, to current. And so I kind of wanted a few from each one. So I have the XS and the 13. I have the 5 and the SE, and of course I wanted the 3GS because that's actually got a lot of nostalgia for me as well, even though I never owned it officially. I wanted 3GS. I got the 4S. I got a 7 Plus because I wasn't going to get a 6, and the 6S, I didn't like that it had the 6 in it, and I just like the design, especially of the antenna on the 7 Plus better, on the 7 I mean, in general. So I'd rather get the 7 than anything that has to do with the 6. And then I wanted the SEs because they're special editions. So, you know, a fucking collector's got to have the special editions. And then I'm going to get an XR. I'm getting an XR. I know I have the XS. I'm going to complete that little line, XR, the XS. I don't want an X because the XS is pretty much the same. So yeah, and then that should pretty much complete my collection. I might try to get a 1st generation in the box. And I might unbox that as well, but those, finding a good condition one with a decent looking box is either really expensive, or you're gonna have to sacrifice either the phone being crap and the box looking perfect, or the box looking shitty and the phone looking pretty well. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I do have more coming in the next maybe week or so, leading up to Christmas. I should be uploading this very soon, hopefully. Either way, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and